So, month and a half ago, I think I asked Crafty Gnomes if he was going to PAX, and he's like, let me get back to you in like a week. I bought my plane tickets.
One day I'll be at a convention.
A couple days ago,
of any kind.
Crafty Gnome said, I'm not going to it, and I'm like, I expected nothing less of you.
Well, at least he's meeting expectations, which is doing nothing.
It's true.
It's more or less his MO.
The nice thing in life is I've realized if the answer is maybe, or
it's always
if the
no.
answer is maybe, it's just no, and if it's not no, then it's their fault because they probably didn't get back to me fast enough anyway.
What gets worse is when you get friends where their yeses are actually no's.
Yes, I also do that too. If they say yes, but they don't give me the details, I also assume it's just a no. So originally we were considering driving down for MagFest. Sorry, not PAX. And he seemed interested or whatever, and I was just like, he's not giving me any like concrete details though, so I'm just gonna give up on this one.
Oh, we are separated. So what quest? What are we gonna start on?
I don't know. I'm just murdering things.
Oh.
Shell, you in?
Yeah, she's over here.
I'm in. I'm just organizing my inventory and whatnot.
Probably a good idea.
Well, I'll at least start stabbing things.
We'll need to sell stuff.
I need to kill some cleft hooves. That's really all I need to kill.
Oh god.
But honestly, at this point, Keith,
I can also turn stuff in.
You're kind of the limiting factor here, because Shell is abandoning her character almost immediately. You just need to gain one level.
Well, I'm not abandoning her. I'm switching to the one I really want to play.
Yeah. So as soon as you gain one level, Keith, we leave.
And what, we go to the next expansion?
Yes.
That makes me genuinely sad.
I know.
It started off making me sad just because it meant we were going to be skipping over a part of the game that I think is cool, because I spent more time in Outland than anywhere else in all of WoW. But what made me even sadder was realizing that we're going to then go to another expansion I've never seen before, and also probably barely play it. Because that's just how the game's structured now.
You spend more time in Northrend than you do in the Outlands.
Yeah, I assume you will start progressively leveling slower.
Yeah, by the time we get to Cataclysm, it's going to be quite slow, to the point where we actually have to complete areas for the most part. Not as many, but we'll have to complete. Then again, Cataclysm is just like for the 5 levels that we're going to gain in Cataclysm, it's probably going to take us a little bit longer than it took to get through the Outlands, maybe more.
Are you going after the tortured Earth spirits?
Cataclysm doesn't have a new region, does it? Yeah, I'm killing the Earth spirits.
It actually has a bunch of new regions.
Does it?
It doesn't have like.
I thought that was just an expansion that like revamped the existing world.
It did, but they also added. So you know, like some of the areas that were always like locked off that you could never get access to.
Yeah.
It kind of opened them up. So there's one down in the desert near. Oh, give me a second. Let me pull up the map.
This is really
Azeroth,
confusing. So my Earth
Alamdor
totem summons another Earth elemental that looks exactly like the other ones.
So
no confusion there. Hey, wait till you play as a worgen fighting worgen.
See, look, this is literally the same model. My Earth Spirit is the same model as the things that we're killing.
So,
take our worgen characters down to that area that the undead fight in early on, and like try to wear like crappy clothes and just try to blend in with the local mobs and then just gank undead.
I ran into that before. A bunch of really generic looking humans were standing around in a generic human encampment. When I was first rolling undead. It was actually kind of annoying. Because I hit one, and then he killed me. Because he was level something.
I only killed 3 tortured earth spirits, and then immediately switched over to enraged earth spirits, which don't count. I'm like, god damn it. That's like all the ones in the zone.
The sad part is, we're probably not going to go to the area that I really like in this zone, which is that, like, weird mountain crystal-y thing.
The nether place?
Yeah. Whatever that is.
Nether storm. Yeah. I used to camp in in stealth mode on top of caves there and watch the map and wait for the dots to pop up and say there was mineable resources there while I was doing my homework after school. And then I'd go through the mine and mine all the nodes as they spawned, and then like just cut up the gems for free money, basically. Keith, have you heard of RimWorld? I've heard of Ringworld.
RimWorld is like a sandbox game, kind of like Dwarf Fortress. I can give you a copy if you need it. It's really expensive for the game's age.
This. I wonder if it's something I'd actually like or not. Is always an issue.
I mean, have you seen Dwarf Fortress?
That game looks terrifying.
Okay, so I mean, it's like the same concept for Dwarf Fortress. You're like gathering resources and like surviving on a planet effectively.
Oh, they're up here too. Oh, yep. Cleft Hoofs are up here everywhere.
It's actually like a pretty good game, but that's probably going to be a good Patreon game for you more than like a series.
I know about RimWorld because I saw it on what's his name's channel. One of those large-ish. Probably the one with all the white backgrounds on his text. I think that's his channel. Yeah, that's why I recognize the name. It looked like Mars kind of, and little Mars stations everywhere with rovers or something. I'm literally just deciding what the thumbnail looks like.
I don't know about the Mars rover. I don't know if they have vehicles in the game. It looks like a prison architect from like a visual standpoint.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just saw the thumbnails where I don't know, my memory recreates it as being like a Mars-looking planet with like, almost like Tatooine-looking buildings or something, like the domes. But they're probably made of spacey metal stuff. Oh, it also could have been some other thing on his page at the same time.
Yeah, those games are like super popular amongst YouTubers, and like I can kind of understand why. It's like really good recyclable content, but
one to go.
At this point, they kind of feel like dime a dozen, which sucks.
Now, do Clefthoof count as Clefthoof bulls, or no?
No, Clefthoof bulls are elsewhere.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have my hands full with certain other games for a while now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, one of my fans was asking me if I could play Thea the Awakening again, and I'm like, it did okay on my channel, and then it stopped doing okay, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna move on to something else.
For me, it's just like I've got like note paper set aside for The Witness. Like I'm gonna be going in deep. I've just been taking constant screenshots in that game, though I'm progressing way slower than you are, I think. I'm still in the quarry. The quarry?
Now, did they give you something like a camera in that game to take pictures with?
It's the desert.
Oh.
Shell, it's called the F12 key, and screenshot.
Yeah, it works. It's built into Steam.
See, in the Myst games, they eventually came to the conclusion that you should be able to take photos that you can reference in the game. Aha!
Yeah,
that didn't come around until Myst Uru, though.
I feel like that was because Myst was so old that you couldn't easily do that on a computer.
Yeah, like, they might have had the print screen function, but, like, good luck getting that to work in a convenient fashion.
No. This wasn't the original Myst. This was, like,
they made this a pain in the ass.
Well, no, it doesn't even matter.
Third, 4th, or 5th game.
Like, most computers in the days of Myst, all the way
damn it,
through...
where are the tortured crushers?
Seriously. Do we want to just give up on them and come back?
I need one.
Because,
it's pissing me off.
We have to come back to turn in quests over here anyway, so it's not like a huge rush.
I'm looking for more
silly. Oh, there's one, finally. It's always rough when there seems to be when they seem to be asking for you to kill more than there are in the zone.
Yeah, I hate that. Oh, there's one.
And then just to taunt you, half the enemies here are the other type of rock spirit. All right.
I wonder if I'll get credit for the one you just
boulderfish
killed.
warriors. Ooh, those are probably ogres. They're probably everywhere.
Yep. I'm gonna follow you.
There's probably so many of those.
I can get these as we go by.
But I'm definitely excited about Witness. I've had just enough weird, unconventional moments already happen of like, oh, that's what kind of game this is gonna be. All right.
Yep. I like the desert puzzles where you have to see like the reflection. But man, is it obtuse.
This is a weird... Oh, there must be a cave under here. I'm like, why is this entire building highlighted as a kill box?
It's right here. Just hop down.
Is this some sort of Hotel Rwanda thing going on here?
Shall you with us? Probably not.
Yeah, I'm coming. Or,
okay.
Wait, where are you guys at?
We're going into, like, an ogre cave. Killing ogres.
Oh, down there. I see, I'm coming.
Not like a huge rush, honestly. Oh, great, we've got competition.
That's fine, there's tons of them.
Yep.
Like a lot
Are you
of
on a
them.
level above me or something?
We're below. It's a cave.
Oh, we're below you. We're underground.
If you're at the building, go out the front door and jump down. And there's a hole down there. There you are.
Yep, I'm there.
There you are.
Ooh, I got a key.
We're basically just... Oh, you probably got a quest item, then. To let somebody out around here.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem with the desert puzzles and the witness are I just can't, like, get the right angle on them to see them half the time.
Corky's prison. Where's Corky?
Somewhere in here. Actually, I think
you're having trouble now.
Next to him.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll... I get the feeling I'm not going to complete the witness. I'm just going to give it the old college try and then probably get really busy with other games.
I get the feeling I'm gonna get obsessive about the witness.
Yeah, I just can't really afford to do that.
Oh, there's the key.
Because I've got so many other games.
Corky's prison. Did we already save
along
him?
The way.
Yeah,
we
once.
did.
It's just like free him again.
Well, so
that seems questionable.
It just gives you.
Makes bad life
it just
decisions.
gives you these. Yeah. He might be in here twice. But I don't think
if
so.
saving this guy is a repeatable quest.
We saved him before he was in a cage. Oh. I just spawned right on top of me.
Is that you on a... I'm surprised you can be mounted in here.
I am mounted? I look like I'm walking...
Oh, weird.
To me.
Because on mine, you're just running around on a griffin, and I'm like, that's weird. I didn't know they added mounted combat to this game.
Oh yeah,
no,
sometimes
you're
WoW...
Like,
all the way since the first days basically would glitch out.
Am I griffin? Because I'm currently casting on...
I'd have to come back
WoW
to
has
you.
always had a glitch where it'll just forget whether or not people are mounted and just leave them one way or another.
It works.
Yeah, because I'm definitely walking.
Yeah. My problem with the witness is I've got Path to the Sky coming out in a couple of days.
What is that?
I already have the key.
I don't think I've heard of that one. Oh.
It's like a really solid roguelike. I asked for a key for it a year ago, and he responded like a year later to the day, and I'm just like, huh, I wonder if he did that intentionally to send me the key, and I'm like, okay, I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, for me people have been definitely jonesing for something like The Witness ever since Talos Principle ended.
Yeah.
It's just a natural follow-up for that.
Like, it's totally my kind of game. It's just a matter of, like, after a while the view drop-off starts to hurt real bad.
More for me.
Yeah, that's true.
The good thing about a game like The Witness is that someone like you're not going to have competition from PewDiePie and Markiplier at the very least.
Nope. Nope, they might do, like, an episode or two, but
you can't have wickety-wackety reactions to that thing where you slide the dot around.
Yeah. Problem is, like, reactions, like, videos from Markiplier and stuff, they only do one. That's how you get, like, a ton of subs. Like, that's the Holy Potatoes of Weapon Shop effect.
Oh, absolutely. If you want to grow your channel really fast, just do one episode on a whole bunch of different games.
Well, no. No, you get there before, like, Markiplier.
Oh.
And then just soak up the subs, because he only does one video on it and people want more.
Right.
And that's how they find you. C-Top got like 10,000 subs from doing that with Slime Rancher.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That's terrifying.
I'm grumpy about that because I was busy
to some minor
with...
extent, like for me with Shadow Tower.
Yep.
Because VatiVigia made a video about Shadow Tower, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is Shadow Tower?" And I was the only person on YouTube that had thumbnails that ever played Shadow Tower.
Yep. I was looking at that. Like any game that existed before the YouTube rush.
Oh wait, I finished. Wait, did I finish?
I think we're all done. Yeah. Any game that existed before the YouTube rush is like a crapshoot unless it's a Nintendo game.
Well, we killed all those guys, and I got one Obsidian Warbead.
I only need one more. I got 3 or 4.
I said that and got a second one.
It's not worth it, Shell. Don't bother.
Well, where's Corky? Is he in here?
No. He's not in that cave.
Corky went to pig heaven.
I thought we already did Corky.
We did.
No, this is another one.
We saved him at the last one.
Yeah, you might just get those keys to, like, open up the cage from, like, across the map.
You might get rewarded every time.
Yes, I got all the war beads. Yes.
Congrats.
You are now Queen of the War Beads.
You are the character
The
that
highly
probably needed
coveted
them
title.
least. Yes.
Just put that on your resume.
Back in the day of this game, you actually had to grind for, like, hundreds of those to max out reputation with the Maghar.
Oh god, reputation grinding.
Well, I remember it was difficult for us to find them the last time that we were here.
Yeah, they never buffed the drop rate, which is super garbage.
I think reputation grinding might be the hardest thing to stomach when it comes to a new expansion coming out for WoW.
Are you guys going after a Windrock?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just all right upstairs.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
for
we're just
like
chilling out.
it's one thing to get all your gear, and another thing to like raid and stuff like that and experience content. But repetition grinding rep is so repetitive and tedious that having that get reset by a new expansion is such a hard thing to. It makes it so hard to care about it again when the next expansion happens. I'm gonna grind reputations again. Granted, I think they're comically easier now, though.
We do actually have a quest for Corky's gone missing again, but the cage is up north.
Right.
Let's leave that alone.
Huh.
Let's go for muck diving.
Muck diving. You say that as I'm highlighting it. Like magic. God, I remember... what was I grinding? Like, I think Desolation has a thing where there's two competing factions of centaurs, and if you constantly attack the opposing team of centaurs, you get reputation for your allied centaurs, and it just keeps going.
So?
And you can spend like a week doing it.
I honestly don't remember that well.
And now it's so irrelevant. Like, it's just none of it matters. Rage Crusher, Muckridden Core, there we go. So we have to loot these guys.
Yep.
Well, we have a lot of turn-in points.
Yep, we do. I really like just doing all the quests and then turning them all in at once. It usually just kind of pares things down.
It's usually the thing to do.
Also, it just feels really good to get, like, a level.
Especially if you're in the olden days of, like, running around the barrens on foot.
Yeah. God, that was...
Back when it was one giant
the last
zone.
session. Like, were you around the barrens when, like, chat was ultra cancerous or no?
Oh, yeah. Barons chat? That was famous.
It was famous, and, like, I showed up for the tail end of it. Still shitty.
Barons chat was the first time I became aware of the fact that World of Warcraft has a censor on by default. Because it was like censoring what people were saying. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that was a feature. I hadn't encountered people speaking like that yet.
We've got another pool up north, though I think they spawn along the way here. Yeah.
There's one.
They were...
2 out of 5.
Luck spawn.
Yeah, it was just a cesspool of internet.
And
I like how there's actually
like
been havens for communication now, kind of. Like, there's actually places you can go where it's not even a curated subsection of the website, where, like, the dialogue is just always kind of nice. Like, do you ever go to Imgur? The Reddit, like, image, like, spin-off site thing?
Not really.
The comments
I don't really
on that...
Imgur that much. Jeez.
Like, something about the voting there...
just, like, garbage?
No, I don't think
stopped too. I can't click on anything.
You guys both stop? I'm just playing.
Wait,
you're
West Coast
really
for
heavily.
Life.
Nope, no, I'm fine.
You're breaking up kind of heavily.
West Coast for life.
The game's a little jerky.
West Coast for life.
So when are we moving
now.
out, Keith?
I really want to.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just sit there at my computer and don't work the entire day and just stare at it.
At work or
Yeah.
like,
I
in your
notice.
home?
I actually track those days based on we all have. Oh nope, Shell's missing too. Based on how many posts you make to our Let's Play.
Oh yeah, I've written
bored you are
essays
at work.
online when I'm supposed to be working. It's terrible. I don't like feeling like a bad employee, but also it's getting really hard to bear being an employee there. Just because the day-to-day is so shitty.
If you get laid off, then you can just go on unemployment and then then move out and become an internet hermit.
Now they're saying to go upstairs and kill these hallas. So I'm gonna work on those. Those are like the elephant people, I think? No? What are hallas?
We need 2 more cores.
I actually don't know.
Hala enemy combatant slain. You must have to summon them or something.
Oh, that's the PvP.
Oh,
okay, I have all the cores.
This is a PvP quest. I was very confused for a moment there.
Dude, I loved this place. Like, PvP here during Burning Crusade was awesome.
Alright,
just like getting a raid of people together and trying to camp this island.
We're about to do some sweet villager corpse burning.
Shall we go? Okay, we're going for the villager corpses. I was heading for Corky because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. Hey, you. So someone gave me an unusual request today. They were saying to so because we revived the series out of nowhere, obviously it catches some people by surprise. And out of nowhere, they have like a 50-episode thing to try to catch up on that came out of nowhere, because the majority of our audiences have come in since we long since after we originally paused. But someone was asking if they said they're trying to watch this, but the backlog's too big. Can I just make a video to like recap what's happened so far and where we're planning on going? And I'm like, I understand the concept as a general thing for any other show, but for this one, for like we're playing an MMO and just chatting, so I'm like, I don't think that's applicable.
We're not even. There isn't really a story that we're following. There isn't. We're leaving zones before we even finish them. It's not even a completionist.
Yeah, we run around and fight things all day, and like, yeah, it's just like not a. I don't know what I'd put in that video.
Do you find any? Have you found any corpses yet to burn?
I just did. It was inside of a building, and now it's on fire. Did you get credit for that? Or do we not share villager corpse burning progress? Gross.
I got credit for the corpse burning sharing.
Yeah, I think I look like a face-down human in one of the burned-up shacks.
There they go.
I'm right next to Corky. Do you think if I free Corky, it'll free it for you guys too?
Yeah,
it might. Probably not. We're not local.
Don't know, Shell. Yeah.
We're probably not close enough for that.
Here.
Not in range here? There we go. Yep,
ooh, sweet cooldown. You can't use this fire again yet.
At least he's supposed to be right here. Is he up in the tree?
Probably in a cave. That's usually where he is.
Ah.
Goddamn cave people being all inconvenient.
Right. Probably starts down here. Yep, there's a cave. I'm not gonna go in it yet. I'll come over to you guys.
Okay. Oh, hey, I found a bunch of corpses.
So today we took part in cooperative corpse burning. Put that on your resume.
I've thought about that every once in a while in like regards to being an internet hermit and like going back to the workforce. It's like, what did you do for the last 10 years?
That's the scariest thing about like chasing the dream or whatever the hell, like doing this thing that you've been doing for a while that seems to work well.
You could probably get jobs in like PR and stuff.
You could probably get a job pretending to be one of those hit people that understands the kids these days. Oh, you already killed them all.
I could totally. Yep. I could probably look into getting a job with like, maybe not Kotaku, but you know, one of those.
With this conversation, let's go
review sites.
Let's go kill the fittingly named Bachelor.
Let's see.
Supposed to collect the hoof of Bachelor. That's got a quest too. Survey the land.
Yep. This is another one of those like bomber missions.
Oh.
You already burned all the corpses?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, we did.
Probably why I can't find
okay.
any.
See, where do we find this guy? Oh, is that him? Nope, that's Demos, Overseer of Hate. But it's not who I'm looking for.
Do you actually have to do anything? I thought we just go over.
Oh, no, I was going for...
Yeah.
I was trying to find Backlore.
Oh.
Get his hoof.
I don't think I have Backlore for his hoof. If it's Backlore's hoof, then you're probably looking for... Oh! That's a giant cleft hoof, I believe. Or, yeah.
I figured I'd just walk up and down
I think it's the giant cleft hoof that just wanders around.
I figured I'd just patrol around till I see that thing around here. Somewhere.
Yeah, he shows up after a little while.
This is a pretty area.
I'm currently surveying the land.
I wish I had a surveying job.
I mean... Talk to my aunt if you want to move to Minnesota.
Oh god. It's a trap. It's a trap.
Yeah, my aunt's been a surveyor for years. She does more than just that, but she does like
Backlore is one of those deer things. It's a Talbuck stag.
One of those what things?
It's a Talbuck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have that quest yet.
Oh, you don't have the quest? If you will come over here, I could probably share it with you.
I've got to go turn in the previous one.
Oh wait, I don't even see you.
Like usual, I haven't turned in all or nothing.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, it doesn't matter. How close are you to level 68?
Let's see here. Like 30%?
It's too far away.
What?
30%
Chat's
away or
asking what the end
30%
goal
total?
of this is. I don't know. We're just
kind of whatever.
We're just leveling up our characters, just playing through the progression of the game.
We do this as kind of like a casual fun, casual fun thing.
I figure we'll probably hit max level when the expansion comes out, and then do all the instances in that expansion, and then maybe we'll be out of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Realistically, we're not going to be raiding with 2 people.
No.
Like, not going to join a raiding guild for a WoW Let's Play series, because that is hundreds of hours of time investment.
Show up to be like, yeah. But if we had fans show up and be like, hey, we're on, a server that you could raid with us for like a night.
But how many people are required in raids? Because I know that Guild Wars... Well, Guild Wars 2's raids, you only need 10 people, which means that it's a bit manageable that way.
Well, there are a lot of 10-man raids.
There are 10-man raids?
Believe. Yep.
Because I always thought they had to be 40-man ordeals that just rarely occurred.
No, 40-man has dropped off in frequency to the point of not existing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't exist at all, does it? It didn't. It already stopped existing when Burning Crusade came out.
What's the totem of whatever? Yeah. Where are you guys at?
I teleported back. I needed to sell things.
I found a random person to escort out, so I'm just helping them out in the middle of the town.
Wait, in the middle of the town?
The village place?
Like a random
yeah, I'm right next to you.
Wait, you're next to me?
Yeah, I'm on your map.
Yeah. Keith, you might be able to share the quest with her.
Yeah, I'm right here on your mini-map.
If I can determine
I don't think you actually answered me, Keith. Is it are you 30% to or 30%?
I've reached 33%.
Okay, so it's gonna be a little while.
Yep. Fuck you, locals.
Pantaloons.
You bunch of fucking townies. This guy's taking the scenic route out of town. There's a bridge over there, dude. Where are you going? You're walking through the middle of town. Stop it.
Yeah, isn't he from like a rival clan of...
This is such a bad idea.
Are these the Fallen, or what do they call them?
I think this is just the rivals, basically.
Forsaken.
Where the Kira and I are the people we're helping.
But no, but Forsaken in this game are the undead.
Yeah, they're the undead. Yeah, they might actually be the Fallen. Hey! Wheat! Mini golf.
Doesn't everyone love patrol quests?
Yeah.
No, I mean, not patrol quests, escort quests. Look at this guy just taking a brisk walk through the landscape.
I've been playing a ton of Dead Rising with Bird lately. Escort quests forever. I do like escort quests in Dragon's Dogma, just because kind of like go here. Also, you have this NPC that you need to heal occasionally.
I haven't actually done any of the optional ones yet, but I have so many port crystals in my game at this point that I could probably just teleport to their destination immediately.
Huh. Didn't really think about that.
Yeah, all the major locations they are likely to be asking me to escort them to, I already have a port crystal set up at, so I could just fast travel to it and then instantly win.
I think they literally slapped on elongated Draenei tails onto his back.
Yay, he's happy now. Bye.
Make that effect.
I think they're related to the Draenei, aren't they?
Yeah.
A bunch of them are in the Draenei town, right?
They're like a corrupted version.
Yeah, they evolved or something.
In fact, most of the Draenei aren't good and never were. The Draenei were just like, yeah, we don't like.
Well, I thought they were originally
people, so we're gonna be good.
Demons, but no. Then the Naru came up, and they're like, we have the light, and then they're like, we'll follow the light.
They really look like Abe's Odyssey characters. They look like Oddworld protagonists. Not the Draenei themselves, but the Kirinai.
Oh yeah, I've never actually played an Oddworld game. I really want to, but I've never gotten a chance.
They're odd. They're definitely odd games. Like, just from a conceptual standpoint, how they play is really weird. I'm about to run out of inventory. I'm gonna run out of freaking quest log space. This place is populated.
Right, which is why it's probably good to turn in some of those quests.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I chose to come here first to turn this quest in, but now this place is full of quests, and I'm full, so I need to teleport back to try to turn that one in.